Maximus Analysis here for July 31st, month end, 4 p.m. And we see that we are still in the chop, and they came and got basically a little bit over that 2105 level and held the 2100 level. Took a short and got break even on that one, but you could see from the 15-minute that I took the short and it came up and dinged a little bit, but it's still not a good sign whatsoever. And I did add for those moving average guys one moving average, which is the 200-day moving average, just for you guys to kind of see what we got going on. You can see that the YM, which you said is the weakest out of the bunch, is actually testing it, and that's the flag. And if it breaks a low, this could see some significant move down. And I'll show you what we were talking about on, I think it was Tuesday. There was a pop up. And I was very leery, and you could check Tuesday's video, and I said the names that they used to pop up were all in downtrends, and they all flushed down, which they were actually crude names, which crude flushed down from yesterday's video as well. NQ is about the only one that's really looking okay. Again, didn't give any follow through as well. So again, we want to see if they break a low and go from here. IWM continued higher, but closed near the low. On a reversal candle. So this actually looks good for the short if it can break yesterday, because you can see down here that the volume is weakening at its best. So again, if they have a break of a low, the chop came back up and going to give a low high, and it could be a nice one setting up as well. Crude, again, this is why we talk about the trading the trend, is it's continuing to the downside, and I see it turn coming probably like August 10th, but I think that we have a lot more downside potential to go. And somebody will say, well, it had a down day, but if it pops up again, if it doesn't get back up to this level, about 58.62, it's just going to continue to down. It's in a trend until the trend shows me through price that it's going to be broken, and I won't go to the long side. GDX gold, again, worst month in 2 years. We had the bonds, TLT, pop up a little bit. We had the dollar. Dollar popped up actually a lot. So we can see there's going to be some follow through that could be bad for gold. Continued weakness for gold and crude. All right, we have some names that we need to look at, which is Apple is testing the 200-day moving average. Again, I would not be going long just because of that, because you see the sideways range and it actually broke to the bottom of it. So right now I'm just looking to see how much juice it has for a flag for a potential short. You had LinkedIn that went bad, sour last night. Again, that's why I don't mess with earnings. But then you have the similar price in regard to loss, but gain for price line. Again, they're not. You can't use the one-to-one because of the market cap and amount of shares outstanding. But it's kind of interesting that these big names, it almost feels like they're trying to do some hocus pocus on us. You have a Netflix actually continued to look good. Amazon, it could be better. Tesla is still sideways, but the trend is definitely to the upside. I mean, they broke this one pivot, but until they break below this 245, we could still see some more highs. But again, it's just really choppy. And again, regarding the Dow, remember, and again, if you look back at the video, we looked at ExxonMobil, and I said, listen, ExxonMobil's still in a downtrend. They used that to lift the Dow. Okay, they used this name. Okay, they gave it all back. Again, if you're looking at, I tell you, you got to be very aware of how they manipulate the Dow. You also had Chevron. Again, same deal. All of a sudden, one big bar, people talking about reversal. I'm like, reversal? This name is beat up. It's very beat up, and just kind of just leave it at that unless you're gonna go short. Okay, we also have Facebook. Facebook continues to look okay. Again, it gave a buy signal, but again, until it breaks below this 91.50 level, I would still be okay with taking a long on this name. Again, I'm not going to take it with things looking so tired on the indexes, but we have to see how these names play out. You had Procter & Gamble continued for weakness. You had, let's see what CAT did. CAT is just looking like a flag. Look at how much little volume you have on that. So this could be a very, very nice short. If you look to the left, you can see this against this prior resistance right here. So that could be a real nice short setting up. Again, we just have to look and see to make sure that there's no like wave count or anything that we really have to worry about, because this looks like it could be potentially a wave 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and again, this is just a little bit showing what's going on, but again, I would just stay cautious and not look for anything longs regarding these names. And again, you know, things look overall bearish to me in regards to how the price action is setting up so far. So again, they break up above 2120, they're still going to have to give me more than just 1 or 2 days above it, because they gave a couple days above it and crushed right below it. So let's see how this one plays out. But again, that 2100 level is key, and they really made it difficult. You could look even on the 5-minute or how choppy it was when it came down, and they're trying to defend that with all their might, and we'll see where it goes from there. But again, the YM is the one that really looks the weakish out of the bunch, and a lot of those names look beat up, like they have some more downside potential to go. All right, take care, and have a great weekend. And if things didn't go your way this week, listen, next week is another week. You know, shake it off, relax, enjoy your family and friends. We have limited, well, I had a friend of mine pass yesterday, so it puts things in perspective when you have a quote-unquote down day. Just be thankful you have capital and have your health. Well, health first. And again, I'm not going to get into it. It kind of bummed me out. But again, if you had a bad day, for those that didn't get the P&L that they wanted, you know, you have your health and you have your senses, and you can trade tomorrow. All right, enjoy the weekend, and I'll see you Monday the 3rd.